Hello everybody, it's Red and welcome back to Superliminal.
It appears you have entered the
Oh boy,
diagnostic
it's been
framework.
15 minutes. 15 minutes of me trying to figure out this puzzle and I finally did. Oh my gosh, I walked everywhere. I walked over here and then I saw this weird sign that glitches out the whole thing. So that's something that they might want to look into. This sign glitches out everything, but it's not the solution of the puzzle. You can only pick up this little piece. And picking it up actually shakes.
Diagnostic warning: unrealistic use of dream objects.
Everything. Because the room we're in is this room. This is the room we're in. So if we make it small and leave, we can't leave. We have to make it big. How do we make it big? Let's do this. Okay, now it's big. So if we come in here and then we come through here, it's the same room. It's the same exit. And then if we go back, it's the same exit. So we just have to find a way to do this room and leave it. Leave this room, but the only exit is the same entrance. I tried so many things. I tried putting it in the trash. I tried putting it in the bucket. I tried putting it on the bed. I tried walking around tiny, because you can do that. You can walk around tiny if you put this, like this, on top of the thing. You can walk around back here if you want. You can check out the places. There's an Easter egg somewhere. I don't care for it, because the solution of the puzzle is to take the door into itself.
Please paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. Please paradox overload.
Yeah. And now everything's being erased because paradox? Oh boy. Will you remain, oxygen tank? No, you're already gone. Will you remain, alarm clock? No, you're gone too. We're all alone. I mean, we've been alone the whole time. Then there's this doorway, which is not a doorway at all. It's just a portal. But this is a doorway that takes us to a shiny room. This reminds me of Final Fantasy 15 for some reason. Not an exit, but we're still gonna go there. Because honestly... oh boy, this is weird and creepy. And we fell. I don't know what I was expecting. I know what I was expecting. I was expecting Portal or the Stanley Parable. But I ended up with... Mind... Wipe... the game? What am I doing? Oh, right, I can pick this up. There we go. Here's the doctor.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. And many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
Okay, that makes no sense. Punch in. This is the reception. Or deception, I guess. Let's get a soda. A water soda. No. Drink all the sodas. That was the achievement. I don't want to read that. Is that the end? Why am I thinking of Seymour Guado? Weird. Maybe it's because this reminds me of spoilers a little bit. Oh boy. That goes to the nether. So, what happened here? We were dreaming inside a facility that allows us to have fun with dreaming, I guess. And then we broke free of the dream. Minerals. They're not rocks. Female toads. That means pussy in Portuguese. Moving on. Oh crap, I wanted to read the other signs. Not an exit. No, no, not again. Am I stuck again? Aha. Mm-hmm. Okay. Very weird place. This is a weird game. 'Cause I gotta say, I was expecting like a puzzle, not a walking simulator. And I was expecting... That is too high up. Bonk. Okay, what can we use to go up? This? Yeah, we can use this.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
Yeah. So, you know, this broke my expectations, that's for sure. Unsure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I do know that this game was really well made, and that is undeniable. That is undiscussable, because... Oh. Oh. Okay. But it... Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. Huh. And... I don't know, the philosophy of the game still hasn't landed on me. Like, what is it about? That's not a bad thing, you know, saving it for the big ending, sure, that's a choice, but... I am starting to feel a little... I don't want to say bored. It's more like frustrated and uninterested with what's going on, because I have no clue. I am curious, but I have no clue what's going on. Oh, we can just go through like this? Okay. Can't go that way. Can go this way. I guess there are so few clues.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. but we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
That's the thing. I don't know why I came here. This isn't like... I'm gonna keep comparing it to Portal. This isn't like Chell and the fact that she was a prisoner. That's why she was there. This is someone who came in voluntarily. Oh, it's a water drink fountain thing. Okay. So I'm hoping we're gonna get answers. Are you telling me I have to put these in the right positions? Or only the squares where they exist are real? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So it's basically like, why am I playing this game? I'm playing this game because the mechanics seemed fun. But there's a story behind it, and the story hasn't been compelling yet. Oh no, this is not a door. There's no door here. Is there a door above? There is the door. But how do I get up there? Oh. That's the solution. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense now. Now, where is the door? Okay, I think we have to go back like this. And then we use the cheese. Like this. Make it even bigger. Like this. And then we can get through. No, we can't. Okay. There we go, we made it. Oh boy. Okay. So, as I was saying, the story hasn't been compelling yet. And so, following it has mostly just been... I'm curious about this. This is my curiosity speaking, guiding me. And while that's not a bad thing, it's definitely a weird design decision. I guess it was supposed to be like about the experience. Or maybe it started out as a puzzle game and eventually the writers got sentimental and they said, let's make a game about... Whoa, okay. Let's make a game about... I don't know, the state of dreaming? Because I still don't know what this game's about. Okay. So, let's see what happens now. 10 out of 10 on the loaded screens, by the way. Just a normal one then. Oh. We're back in the archives.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for. Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you had the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way. You'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wait up.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. It didn't land on me. I'm sorry, guys. I thought this was gonna be like a really fun puzzle game, but it turned out to be an experience. A walking simulator with puzzle aspects that tried to and did put out an idea. The idea that you are in control of your life. And that is perfectly fine, you know, there's nothing wrong with saying that. But I don't think this is a game for me. Because I am not in a part of my life where I feel like I have no control. Maybe I will be in the future, maybe I have been in the past, but right now I am not. And so playing this game, while it was fun, it was an interesting experience that I will recommend to people. I don't know. Not for me right now. I'll try to play it down the line again, and I think I will have a different experience with it. But as a walking simulator, I think it was good. It wasn't What Remains of Edith Finch, but it doesn't have to be. It wasn't trying to be. So I don't even know what to say other than that. It's a good game. It's really well made. But I think they tried to be deep and ended up being surface deep. You know? So, yeah. Those are my overall thoughts on it. If they resonated with you, let me know in the comments, because I do think we can have an interesting discussion there. Superliminal is a game developed by Pillow Castle. Oh, that's fun. A fun place. People speedrun this game. It's a walking simulator, so of course they do. And yeah, thanks for dreaming, I guess. It's so weird that I'm gonna post these videos and just say, hey, I guess. So, you know. Let's see if we unlock anything. Multiplayer. Wake up. Finish the game. That's the achievement I got. Extra modes. Let's see. Challenge mode, developer commentary, and workshop. Yeah, I'm sure these are interesting. But I don't think I'm going to be covering them in the videos. Select level. Yeah. Warning, selecting a level will override your current save spot, but not achievements. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I think that concludes it. Thank you guys for joining me on this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm definitely interested to hear other people's opinions. I'm going to check out the reviews on Steam, just because I'm interested to see what other people think, you know? Because this is a game that is a bit divisive for me. It's clearly very well made, very loved, but it just didn't strike that chord with me, you know? So I want to see if other people had a similar experience or something of the sort. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Probably gonna be Breath of the Wild this time. I'm gonna try to record it this week. See you guys then. Bye bye.